Understandable smooth shit that murderers move with. Understandable smooth shit.
POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we getting to.
That feeling on a Monday. Yeah.
Ooh la la, wee wee. Ooh la la,
That knock. It's like the headphones is on like this. I'm on a treadmill like. It's that energy vibe right there. That's why I rock with this song. My niggas in prison like, nah, that's that knock right there. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Stash. He like, yo, nah, that's that knock right there. I'm like, nah, that is the fire. That's why when I first did it, I'm like, might be on to something. You know what it is. Happy Monday. Made it through another weekend. Energy is up. Feeling blessed. Yeah, kid. That feeling on a Monday. Monday motivation. Motivational Monday. Motivational quotes. I am your motivational speaker. Yeah. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It's your boy POPAVIST. You now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. We live. We rolling. We unscripted, uncut, authentic. That feeling. And now let's get into it. 2020 hindsight. Yesterday, let's start from the top. We went 3 out of 4 with the locks. Not the locks from Yonkers. I know I'll be making fun of that. Shout outs to Kiss and all of them. But we talking about the locks for the money pick. The home of the money picks. Y'all seen the receipts. What your bookie do? What your bookie do? Talk nice to me. All right, let's rewind. We had Tennessee as a lock, and it wasn't a lock. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, my bad. My bad. My bad. Should have known. Shouldn't not even went close to that game. Shouldn't have made Tennessee no lock. Nonetheless, we did. Sunday Night Football, Tennessee loses 14-40. Like you got to put up a 40 piece. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers in the snow, it was like he was playing with kids in the park, like Tom Brady. I thought Derrick Henry and them would control the clock, would run the ball, Tannehill, play action. When I seen that it was snowing, I was like, oh, baby. I was like, yes, we might get these chicken dinners tonight because I figured they would run the ball, and they didn't run the ball. I mean, once you get down, it's like they got within 5. It was 19-14, and then like that, 21 unanswered points, flat line, you're dead. A nigga mentioned my team, you're dead. Heard what I said? Shout outs to Mook, you know what I mean? You're dead. After that, you're dead. They was done in the water. Stick a fork in them. So, Aaron Rodgers and them, they got the number 1 seed locked up to my knowledge. I could be wrong. It's a lot of moving pieces right now when it comes to the NFL playoffs and scenarios. However, I think next week they play the Bears, you know what I mean? Chicago, Matt Nagy and them. Aaron Rodgers always beat them, got their number. Chicago win, they in. I think Aaron Rodgers and them will play and try to win the game. Again, I think they got the number 1 seed wrapped up. But I think if they lose and then Seattle win and a couple other scenarios, they could lose out on a smidget of a nipple, like Holly Berry said in Boomerang. Is that a nipple? Is that a smidget of a nipple? It might be a slight chance that they could not get the number 1 seed. And if it is, I think they'll play, etc. We're going to get to the picks next week. But my takeaways from week 16, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is still that dude. Like I said, he's the lesser, I think, him and Ben, of the old quarterbacks, because he's not right there with Brady, Breeze, Rivers. Maybe Ben is in that category. Obviously, Ben came out with Eli. But Aaron Rodgers is, 37? So he's probably the youngest out of those quarterbacks that I'm talking about on the clock. Out of here. You know what I mean? Maybe next year, definitely the following year. Next year is a wrap. Ben already said he want to come back. But Aaron Rodgers, they look good. They look prime. Defense have been playing better. It was a snow game. Can any teams go up there to Green Bay and beat them? Yes, I told you I think so. I think New Orleans can beat them. I think Tom Brady and him could go in the snow and play. He played in Foxborough. It's the same difference. Boston, Green Bay. Wisconsin, Boston. It's the same shit. Here in the East Coast, we used to that weather. You know what I mean? Like, it get cold out there in Buffalo. So, you know, I think it wasn't really a problem for Brady or Breeze, even though they do play in the dome. Russell Wilson, obviously it's not the same weather. It's not like in Green Bay out there in Seattle in the wintertime, January months. But I think he equipped to go up there and win. And I think their team is better. They just, you know what I mean, don't got the #1 seed yet. So, you know, Aaron Rodgers and them, I think, is one and done, just like last year. They was up here, and then they had to go to San Fran, and what happened? They got smacked. All right, let's go to this Dwayne Haskins story, because I told y'all in the other video, like Kanye pulled up in my yeah. I told y'all the young boy was on the precipice of fucking up, pretty much. And I told y'all, I said, somebody need to get around him and try to shield the brother, because he's on the path of not being good. Like you could find yourself outside the NFL, like really, you could find yourself outside of the NFL. So the Washington football team released him. You know what I mean? And we're gonna just take a little chill real quick, because now that that's passed, the life of recording, you know what I mean, and shit be going by making noise. So Dwayne Haskins, Washington football team released him today, was not playing on that clock. Like, listen, you're not displaying what you need to display on the field, and then you're not balling, like Swagoo said, you're not even balling. So we definitely not tolerating no bullshit off the field. Like, if you was balling and you was one of one, you know what I mean, and you proved that, no, you are that dude, yeah, organizations are, they'll kiss a little ass, you know what I mean, to keep you content and in the folds. But if you not balling, if you not going out there showing out and showing up, you know what I mean, and showing everybody why you that dude, oh, you disposable. To the left. Get your shit to the left. Now, is he a great talent? I haven't seen that yet. Obviously, when he was on Ohio, he, you know, it was a winning program, a winning coach. You know what I mean? A winning organization. So maybe all that was shield, or maybe he just wasn't feeling himself yet. Like, I got the bag, I'm the #2 pick. He went #2, right? He wasn't #1. You got to do more than that, bro. Like, you see, y'all, let me see, who was on the sidelines after they scored? The young brother. Oh, Tua Tagovailoa. Even though they benched him, you see in the game when they take him out the game, or after the offense gets off the field, he in the tablet like this. He not looking up. He not going to take selfies with the fans and all that. He trying to see what the defense is doing, so that he can get better on the field. And then you see the other players and all that, they don't do that. But even Brady and Breeze, look at them. They still in the tablet trying to figure out what's going on, trying to gather information. And so you're not producing on the football field, you're out of here. KRS-One, out of here. Record deal fly video, out of here. Range Rover pocket full of money, out of here. Yeah, go check out that KRS-One album that just dropped till you just released the album. You know what I mean? Behind the Protest, if I'm not mistaken. So Dwayne Haskins, whoever in your camp, I hope they shield you, young brother. I hope they get around you. I hope you did really learn from your mistake, because you admit that you made a mistake, but did you really learn? Like a lot of us. You say you get caught, or, something happens. Now it's, I get it. I'm going to do better. You know what I mean? Get that little string, more little rope, and then you fuck up again. So now that you don't even have a football team, like, you out of here. Woo, it's tough in them streets, bro. In them NFL streets, it's hard to come back. But I hope he get back. Pittsburgh. Let's get to Pittsburgh, because we already did the reaction yesterday. If you didn't see it, I might leave a link below, or you could just go to the previous video that I just uploaded. You know what I mean? Week 16 reaction. But these are the takeaways, hindsight 2020, when it comes to the betting and just stuff that goes on. You know what I mean? And in hindsight, we shouldn't have took Washington once we realized that he was going to be quarterbacking and not Alex Smith. And that's why the spread went to 1, because they wanted everybody to take Washington at home. I get it. Shouldn't have took them yesterday. No way we should have took them. So that was bad. Hopefully the young brother get what he got. You know what I mean? Seahawks! Touchdown Seahawks! That's how they announce out there in their radio station when they score a touchdown. Google it. Touchdown Seahawks! So much passion, right? But we had Seahawks. We had them as a lock. That was a lock that cashed in. You know what I mean? We had them as a lock over the Rams. Holly Berry. Now Jared Goff wrist or his finger or something like that when he was throwing the ball, got dislocated, hurt, he popped it back in, but his availability for next game is right now on Monday unknown. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. But yeah, like I said, I like Seahawks. I like the Seahawks out there. I like Seahawks, and I like Drew Brees to meet up in the before the Super Bowl to get to the Super Bowl. I don't got Aaron Rodgers. We'll see though. Not really worrying about Kansas City. You've seen a lot of talk today, and then that and I told y'all I'm taking the field. I'm not taking Kansas City, even though that's probably what the NFL wants. They want to Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees. Y'all see you know what I mean? Yeah, they want that. It may not happen, but that's what I think is the sexiest matchup for the NFL. You know what I mean? But, Super Bowl, we going to watch regardless of who's in it. You know what I mean? Because it's only one game, and then it's 2 weeks where there's no football. So the football fans, the Super Bowl, it could be Jacksonville against the Jets. Psych. Yeah, right. It'll never be the Jacksonville and the Jets. So Kansas City they are who we thought they were. They the Super Bowl champs. Yeah, they walk through Atlanta. All right, so what? They just find ways to win. They're not really worrying about it. Like I said, they got the #1 seed in the bag. Fabulous. They got that. Ring it up. They buying it. And they'll play that, they'll take their chances when the playoffs start. Playoffs? Yeah, we getting close to the playoffs, baby. Playoffs? We getting super close, and they not worried. But the question is, can they be beat? Yes, they can be beat. And I already said that in the other video, like 4 videos ago. Go watch the videos. Subscribe to the videos. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the notification button. Share the video. Let's get these videos and likes up. Yeah, kid. All right, back to Mike Tomlin. I told y'all yesterday when I had put him up with the funny face, looking funny after they lost 3 in a row. Didn't think they was going to lose 4 in a row. I just didn't see it after winning 11-0. They could be beat as well. But, when it comes to Ben and championship DNA, they're not afraid of the cold weather either. I'm sure they can play anywhere. It's talent, and then it's the coaching that's coaching up the talent and scheme and what can you do. And Mike Tomlin, he's coached in a lot of big games, and he's a leader of men. And when it comes down to it, do you say Buffalo or Pittsburgh, even though we've seen that, movie already? I'm still going to go with Pittsburgh. I'm going with Mike Tomlin. I mean, Josh Allen looked good, but I'm going with Mike Tomlin when it comes to the playoffs. So they back ready. Next week they play Baker Mayfield. And if I'm not mistaken, they on the outside looking in, right? No, let's see. It's Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Kansas City. That's not in order. Tennessee, I think they still in even though they lost. And then you got Miami, and you have, who else is in there? Brain freeze. But I know Baltimore, they got to win this week coming up. And I think they play Cincinnati. They're going to kill Cincinnati. And Miami got to probably lose, and the Colts is on the outside looking in. Correction. Cleveland is still in right now. I believe the only team that's on the outside is Phillip Rivers. Pittsburgh was a lock, by the way. So that's 2 for 2. The only lock I lost was Tennessee, the night Sunday game. The other lock was Cincinnati. Ain't really no 20/20 hindsight on that. With that 7.5, you see the video with J.J. Watt. I mean, he wasn't defeated. He just was like, he still can't believe the passion and the vigor and, of the fans. But that's just fandism, you know what I mean? That's what we do as fans. Even when your team is super garbage, hot fire, dirt, you still love and root for them because you're a fan of that city, that region, that, wherever area you in, unless you just like another team. Like a lot of people like the Yankees, even though they're not from New York, just because they win. A lot of people was New England fans prior to Brady leaving because they win. A lot of people like the Lakers, even though, they haven't won in a while till LeBron and AD brought the chip back. You know what I mean? Because Kobe and them ain't won in a while. But people like and they're fans of winning. You know the video. I want winners. I want people that want to win. It's all about the win, baby. The fun's in the winning. Don't ever forget it. Hello, you play. Y'all know what we're talking about. Other takeaways. Like I said, Baltimore, they going to win next week. They prime. Cleveland, they got to play Pittsburgh. Will Pittsburgh play all of their players? We don't know. I think they probably going to rest their players. Keep it a buck. Like, you win the playoffs. I think the teams, because it's only one bye this year, teams, normally they say no rest versus rest. And we've seen it play out so many different ways. Sometimes it works to your favor and sometimes it doesn't. But in this year, 2020, and we in the game now. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. Shout out to all the Marvel fans. You know what I'm saying? That's why I brought this cup. I know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperate. That feeling. I think teams that's in, no matter the outcome of next week, should rest their players as opposed to, it's Russ and all. Nah, it's pandemic. We ain't getting no bye. Let's give ourselves a bye. You know what I mean? And then come back because we got to play next week. That's what I would do. So the takeaways is the teams that's balling and looking good, they're going to continue to look good. Let's go to Dallas real quick, being how we talking about fandism and fans. Their fans are delusional, but like my New York football Giants, they will be going at it next week to see who wins the division if Dwayne Haskins play, but he's out of here. So it's most likely going to be Alex Smith or the third stringer. I don't even know his name. And he looked all right because it looked like the refs still didn't want Washington to win. They threw like 2 touchdowns, had to call it back, waste time off the clock. Then finally you let them get the last touchdown. Then they got to kick the inevitable not going to get onside kick. And they don't get it. Just like that, Teddy Bridgewater walks out with a 7-point victory. You know what I mean? But next week, Giants in Dallas. How about those Cowboys? How about those Giants? We'll see. Danny Dimes. Number one, I think Washington is going to beat Philly next week. So I don't even think this game is going to matter. But we'll see. We get a picks out on New Year's Eve. You know what I mean? December 31st. Thursday, it goes down. Still waiting for that Uncle Murder. East New York. That wrap up. I don't know where he going to drop that. What else is going on? Arizona, I think they got to win to get in, or however it goes. They play the Rams. Goff may not play. Tom Brady and them, they just going to keep rolling. I think they should rest too. You see, they put the backup in after they got up by 30. You know what I mean? But because they still trying to get it together, I don't think that they'll rest. I think that they will play just to get some reps and then, maybe put the backups in. Matter of fact, let me see who they play real quick just so we could be accurate a little bit. They play the Falcons and they just creamed the Falcons, right? Now, they didn't just cream the Falcons. They just beat the Falcons by 4, barely. I think the spread was 6.5 and they didn't cover. They at home. I think they roll. Falcons, the season is over. Yeah, they try to keep it close, and they did keep it close. We had Atlanta, not as a lock, but we had Atlanta with a 10.5, 11. Come on, that's a lot of points, even on the road at Arrowhead. And we already know Kansas City had it in the bag, so that's that. So I think Tom Brady and them will play next week, at least the first half probably, for rhythm purposes. And then we'll see. Miami, who they play Buffalo, right? Yeah, Buffalo may not even be playing for nothing. They may not even be playing for nothing. They play the Bills. Speaking of the Bills, today is Monday Night Football, and that game is in progress right now. I'm about to give you the score. It is 3-3 with the first quarter's over, 3-3 Buffalo. They first and goal from the 5-yard line. So they're about to score and go up 10-3. And just for sakes of purposes of this game, I had New England with the 7. I think Bills will win the game. I think Belichick will keep it close. Division opponent, they at home. They get in the 7. Yeah, the season is over. Let's talk about this. Will Cam come back next year? Do he want to come back? Should he want to come back? Should New England want him back? Questions, answers, questions. I wonder why and all that. But I did that already. I did this video already. See the other video I did on speaking about Cam and the New England Patriots. And because you can't watch that video now and you're watching this, I said Cam should want to come back. He got picked up for the low, so New England didn't lose anything. You know what I'm saying? If anything, they just got to see if he could play or not. 5 touchdowns, 5 golden rings, 4 turtle dubs, 3. Now, I didn't even know he threw 5 touchdowns. I was in the spot today putting some bets in, and somebody came in to bet on the Monday Night Football game, and he was like, yo, I like the Bills and I like the under because I give New England 13. They probably only going to score 13, and that's being generous. And then he was like, yeah, Cam only threw 5 touchdowns this season. And I said, what? I said, you bugging out. I didn't fact check it, though. I probably will now, you know what I mean, before it's all said and done. But that's crazy if he only threw 5 touchdowns, but they have been running the ball crazy, so maybe that's why. I think he should come back, double up, you know what I mean, Harlem World, run it back, as they say, with all of your pieces as far as the players that opted out, you know, with another year, with a full year training camp under your belt, and then let's see. But will New England want him back now for the way he's been playing and the way the team, you know, been looking this year? I don't know. Obviously, it's definitely not solely on him. Actually, Lamar Jackson, you know what I mean? They got 10 wins, but he's a phenomenal player. He's younger, but he need weapons too. I mean, we had to bring back Dez Bryant, you know what I mean, from the dead. That just goes to show you how, you know what I mean, how not undervalued, but just like they don't got nobody. He doesn't have anybody. They still a solid team, and they probably going to make the playoffs. They're going to probably be one and done, too, because they don't have no weapons. Same thing. So once he gets some weapons, y'all think he nice now. Then things will turn, because he is probably the most athletic quarterback in the NFL. If you want to add Murray, you know what I mean? Even Danny Dimes, I think he's second behind Lamar Jackson, the rush touch. No matter of fact, I think he's first. Or some crazy, it was some crazy. Maybe it's just rush yards. You know what I mean? As far as putting on the wheels and all that. You know what I mean? Putting on the wheels and all that. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, that's 2020 hindsight Monday, week 16, Monday Night Football. Bills, like I just said, they just scored. It's 9-3 now. But I like New England with the 7. You know what I mean? I think Bills will win. I like New England with the 7. That's 2020 hindsight. You already know week 16 is in the books officially after this game. Week 17, as a football fan, now it's time to say goodbye for the summer. Yeah, you know what I mean? I always do that when it's time to leave sometimes. Shout outs to Fab for that one. She keep calling, you know what I mean? But it's over, even though the playoffs is here, but you know what I mean. It's like you look forward to every week, all of the games, you know what I mean? Sports porn, if you will. But we got basketball back. You already know. Basketball, we in full swing. Christmas games, we heated up. See the other videos, and we'll figure it out. But football is definitely coming to an end. You know what it is. Your boy POPAVIST, now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. We rolling, we rocking. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Yeah, kid.